Hi everybody, Tashi here from Pixie Mommy's Reborns. I have missed you all. I don't know the last time I was on, but it feels like I haven't been making videos lately. So welcome back everyone. To everyone that's visiting, welcome. And to everyone new, hello and welcome. Welcome, welcome. So you're looking at baby Gideon. He is not my newest baby, but he's very new because I had a few come in so quickly. He is one of my little preemie boys, and he's the Mick sculpt by Adri stoete or stote. It could be, I'm not sure how to pronounce that correctly. And his artist is Yvonne Nather of HBN Art Dolls. She is a renowned prototype artist, and she has amazing hair painting. So I don't even think I did a details video on little Gideon, and I'm gonna jump right into getting him changed. I have a little white loved baby sleeper that I want to put him in, and my other preemie Orion is in a new loved baby sleeper that I got for him that I love, and I wanted to see the two boys together, like in their sleepers. So he's got this little hat on. So I can't. I feel like every video I come on, I'm like, I'm so busy, but like, oh my gosh, it's a busy summer. And I'm like MIA, even like friends texting and stuff that everybody just is like, where are you? But we had a lovely day with family today. I just got in a little while ago. It is, yes, to any of you that know the forecast or the weather or are local to New York, it is hot. It is dangerously hot. We are in, like a heat emergency. It's that bad. It usually does not get this hot here. This is a pretty bad heat wave, so you have to be really careful if you're going to be outside. And personally, I can't handle the heat, but the kids could. The teenagers, they were in the pool all day, and the adults kind of just went from in to out. Taking reprieves in the air conditioner. So let me hold up this little fellow. He's just so precious. Look at that face. He is just so newborn, preemie, tiny baby looking. This hair is just absolutely incredible. The hair painting that she does, it's so amazing. And I love the shape of his little head. Like, he's the perfect baby to have painted hair. I feel like some sculpts just lend themselves to painted hair, and I don't know, in general, I think like certain sculpts lend themselves to certain types of painting, for my style, for what I like, for my taste. So he is a really sweet baby. But yeah, I have, since my feet hit the ground this morning, I'm like, oh my goodness. And it's just so nice, when I finally come home and unwind to, get to spend a little bit of time with the babies. And of course, if I can come on and say hello to you all, I love it. I've got so many videos lined up to do. I know I had a unanimous vote. Everybody would love to hear whatever I will share of my childhood, which I'm going to do that, and I'm looking forward to that. I have a lot of fond memories that I really want to share with you all. And part of me being here on YouTube is, it's my journey in doll collecting, but it's me, my journey. So to have to have some of that up there, you know, just a little bit of past history in a light way, you know, will be fun. I'm glad that there was so many of you that were down to listening to me chat a bit. I want to do the preemie comparison video for you all because I have my little Maya preemie and Cakey. So, you know, I have 3 preemies to sculpts to compare for you all. I need to do that. There's a bunch. I can't even, my brain is like mush. And then I'm looking down at this blister on my knuckle, and I'm gonna explain that one to you all. So, I think I got, he looks really so sweet in white. I love babies in white to begin with. And doesn't he look so sweet? I think we're going to flip these hand things over just to give it that really, you know, new baby effect. And I have a white hat. It's not by Loved Baby because I'm afraid to order for them for a preemie because I'm not sure if any of you all know for the Loved Baby brand, because I really am loving these sleepers. They're sleepers especially for the babies. They're just they fit so well. They're so comfy and soft. Oh, we get some lint in there. But I wasn't sure on the hat, so I got him a white hospital hat. And this one I ordered on eBay just from like China. Like I knew it was going to take forever to come. But it was only like, you know, $2 and no shipping, free shipping. You know, it just, like I said, you have to just wait for them to come. But you can get some things really, really cheap on there if you're willing to wait. If you're, you know, don't need them right away. And I knew I wanted just a plain white hat for him, like plain white hospital hat. I'm not sure that even matches that because it's kind of 2 different whites, but I don't know. You can tell me what you all think. If this looks good with this, if I should just leave no hat. I think he looks cute with no hat with this. Although I feel like he's a hat baby in general, but I don't know. Either way, you look so cute. I hope I can squeeze in a photo shoot tonight. So back to my blister. And I may even title this. So I'm wondering who is wondering, where is Stellan? So to anyone new or just visiting, you're not going to know who I'm talking about. But anyone that has been with my channel a little bit knows who Stellan is. Stellan is my Levi. He's the Levi Sculpt by Bonnie Brown. I bought Stellan from his second mommy, so Stellan was pretty well known on another collector's channel when he first came into the community. So that's how a lot of you knew Stellan and loved Stellan. And then he went into, he got sold onto a private collector for a while. That just was not on YouTube. And then he came to me, and where is he? He was a new baby to me. Where is Stellan? So, Stellan is, he is, actually, let me take you all off the camera. Off the tripod. Yeah, I'm really here today. And let's see what's going on the bed first off. So now we got little Gideon. Here he is. Oh my gosh, just look at that face. I could just eat him up. And we have little Oreon over here. And this is the Loved Baby Sleeper that I was talking about. It's a beautiful cream color, and then it has in brown, it has a beautiful giraffe on the front of it. And it's got the brown on the bottom of the feet with the little like grippies, and he's got the hand mitts over. And look at my wild little redhead boy. I'm blocking the light. I'm sorry. Ladies, let me see if I could get you better. There we go. I'm not blocking the light. Look at that hair. Look at that face. He's a me, baby. He's a me with that wild hair. Yes, you are. And he's got that outstretched little leg. He's such a sweetie. So, and then up on the bed. Look, seriously, that's the pile from Orion's box opening. I mean, because remember, ladies and gentlemen, this is it's just a spare room at the moment in the house. It's nothing's, I just have some dolls up here. So it's not like, I didn't change the sheets or something. You all know what I'm saying. But that's like how behind I am on stuff. So we have Monty sitting here. And this is my toddler, and he is in a little Champion short outfit. He's going to get changed soon. That's another thing. I have 2 hauls. I'm like, he's going to get changed into something that I got for him. And we have Shay over there. She's in a new outfit. It's just so like fun to see her when I walk in the room, that smiling face. I don't have a really good view of her from this way, but that is what's going up on the bed. And then including, well, here is Stellan, his little feetsies, his little legs, his arms, but, okay, I don't want to shock you all, so I'm going to tell you first, he's missing his head. Stellan is missing his head. This is all the stuffing and waiting from his head. His head is actually over here, and I have to just clean it up a little bit with a few little hair. Not that much. I just have to clean it up and pack his head up to ship him out. He is going to be rooted. I had to myself remove all the hair and all the glue from inside the head, which is no easy task. To any of you that have done it, it is not an easy task getting all that glue out of there. And Stellan was rooted twice by his original artist, because he had been obviously made and rooted, and then he had went back, I think, like a year later for a touch-up and got some additional hair. So there was like there was just a lot to get out of there. But, and I can tell you, it is not easy to find a good rooter to get in with them. I have no advice for you all on that. I am very sorry about that. It's just, that it's a tough one. It's a tough one to find people. And when you find somebody good, it's often a long wait, which of course I waited for Stellan's spot, for our spot. And, it's not cheap. So if you've already paid a good amount for a baby, you got to think about, is it worth it to make that big of an investment to, have a doll re-rooted? Certainly his hair was, I could have kept him the way he was. It wasn't like there was something wrong or missing or, anything like that. I just wanted a different type of hair, a different type of style. I can set his head up here if you all want to see what he looks like bald for a moment. There you go. There's Stellan bald. Look at him. Look at you, sweetheart. I didn't even do that for myself to see. I got to take a picture there, but that's what Stellan looks like with no hair. So Stellan is a special baby to me. I searched and searched for my Levi that, I do not say forever baby anymore. I learned that quite a long time ago. It's like a taboo. Never say forever. But most definitely, I wanted to arrive at a Levi that would stay in my collection for a very long time, so that I would no longer be on a Levi hunt. Could he wind up to be one of those babies that stay forever? It's certainly possible with Stellan. Certainly possible. But like I said, that's something. I remember, in the beginning of my collecting, the way that I felt about babies, and once I started getting into having some dolls, from some really, really good artists, it was like you're just blown away. Like, when the Twinkies came, which was my twin A and twin B from Myra at Myra's Little Bugs, I think that was the first video I ever posted, the first or second video I ever posted on, as far as YouTube. I made a channel, and I made this channel. I was just in tears, to the point where I was just stopping, blowing my nose over and over. I was just, the emotions, because the realism and the tiny little hands of feet. It's just, remember back to that first feeling when you opened a baby that was that real and that well done and that nice of a sculpt, that you were just that blown away, where all those like feelings came up. That at that time I couldn't imagine. I looked at other collectors that said never say forever, and I was like, yeah, right, I'm a more emotional person, I'm more, sentimental, blah, 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 blah. I thought I had it all figured out, but, and not to say that people don't keep forever babies. Some people are all about forever babies. A baby comes in, it never leaves. They could have 30 babies, they could have 200 babies, and that's, some ladies get quite the large collections. And if you have the space to do it and the money to do it, to not rotate your collection, that's, have at it, of course. For me to collect the way that I do, and to want to see so many different artists work and different sculpts, and in the beginning, of course, to start realizing, what it was that I was really drawn to, what type of babies I really bonded to. It's so hard to know in person. A baby could be really, really beautiful, beautifully painted, beautifully rooted, and you could get that baby and just, the way the sculpt falls in your arms, or it's just, I don't know exactly 100% what, everything that makes everything happen, that clicks to make a baby, that special to a collector. But, some do and some don't. So it's nice to be able to have the option to, sell on in the second market. It gives another mommy the chance to see that baby, own that artist work, that sculpt, appreciate that baby, and you the chance to, recoup, and, or recoup some, at least, and move on and try another. Now I've reached the point where I'm not spending as much time. I don't have as much time. I have a lot, goings on in life. So it got exhausting, the buying and the selling, the babies coming and going. So I was trying really hard, and I did go through, was it 2 other Levi? No, I think I just had 1 other Levi. I can't even remember. But, I really wanted to arrive at, I did have 2 Levi's. Yes, I did have 2 Levi's. So finally, the third time's a charm, I guess. And Stellan was one of the original Levi's that inspired. There was 2 types of looks I loved for a Levi. And one was a more of like an older baby look with more hair and a certain artist style painting, a certain type, style painting that I fell in love with on a Levi. And the other was Stellan. He inspired my feelings of like that very like, I'm gonna take his head, that very like pinky newborn blotchiness, blemishes, the milk bumps, and then a more newborn sparser, rooting. So that, those were my images of the perfect Levi, or, my quote, not forever Levi, but you know what I mean. The Levi that to represent for my collection at this point in time, and for, quite a while. So Stellan is it. So I felt that it was worth it to send him out to have him rooted to exactly how I would like, or something, of the sort. Personally, I like to give artists a bit of like free reign to say, here's the color and style I have in mind, but please, make your adjustments as to what you feel brings out the painting the most. You give them an idea, and, if you put an idea in the right artist's hands, they can usually work with that. So, anyways, that I feel is a worthy investment. Otherwise, if I was like not sure about the baby, and like, a few months from now he might get sold and I might get a different Levi, I don't think I would necessarily recoup putting it. I don't, maybe, but maybe not. It's a big chance to take. So it is something to think about when you send a baby out to, whether it's to be rematted. Well, there's a difference between sending them out for maintenance, because we want to sell them in pristine condition if they're not. Personally, because I had at it so fast when I had babies coming in, they came and went so quickly that they left in pristine condition. I've never had to do that. I suppose a few years from now, if there's babies that have been in my collection for several years, I may have to, send them out for maintenance. I'm talking about to get a baby like rooted, or perhaps color added, or something of that sort. To invest money in them, to keep them in your collection, is what I'm talking about. It's something I would think hard about, because you've already invested the initial amount in buying the doll to begin with, which very often can be, quite pricey with these dolls. And then if you're going to, pay for a service such as rooting or painting and such, you have, I think about that, because, I don't have money just to throw out like that, and most people don't. So, Stellan was, very well thought out. I waited my turn and got my spot to begin with, with a rooter that I'm very, very happy with, and it took some time and things like that to, even get to there in the first place. So it's really important to me. I'm super excited. I hope that you all will look forward to Stellan coming back. The reason why I haven't been showing, Stellan, I haven't really shown him since the beginning when I got him, was because right away, you all saw me starting to take the hair, and then remember once I got to the point with his hair that I was like, I don't think that I'm gonna be able to restore it to the original state the way that I wanted it. I wasn't feeling like I was happy with what the results were going to be, and the type of hair to begin with. I just felt I wasn't going to get him there, where I wanted. So at that point, I stopped bringing him on. I really didn't say anything. And I said, it'll be fun, right before he leaves, if I had a chance, which I did, to show him all to you, let you all know that he's going, so you can wish him or his head safe travels. And he'll be back in a few weeks, and I'll announce when he's coming back. And I thought that that would be really fun, kind of welcoming him back. I'll have a few, new outfits of choice to put on him and things like that. And then you'll all get to start, seeing Stellan again. So I'm really excited about that. And I'm nervous. I mean, he's staying within the U.S. His head is staying within the U.S. I'm still nervous because, it's, I'm nervous. It's nerve-wracking because once you've already had a baby here, or you love the baby, you're sending them off. That's a scary thing. So, but I'm sure everything will be fine, and I'm so looking forward to having him back. The Levi is just the perfect newborn size sculpt in every way. These curled legs. Like when I first held a Levi, I was like, I couldn't believe that I waited that long into my collecting to own a Levi. To have this sculpt, to hold this sculpt in my arms, to photograph this sculpt. I mean, he is amazing. And boy, did I get the Levi of all Levi's here. I am very grateful to be Stellan's mommy. I really, really am. So, here is Stellan. So, anyways, all right. So, we didn't get much of a look at Shay over there, my happy girl. She's just in bare feet, and her shirt says little smiler on it. So cute. She's such a happy girl. I don't do much with Shay, but she's beautiful sitting there, and she's just such a happy energy. We'll see what the future brings for my collection. I'm often making changes, but in the same respect, and I am thinning down the herd a little bit, but in the same respect, I'm doing so because I'm trying to arrive at a more, I don't want to say permanent collection, but a more not collection that's not changing so fast, that I can sit and relax and focus on the babies that are here. Again, it's why I chose with Stellan to send him out and have the rooting done on him so that I could have him exactly, how I would like him. And yeah, so that's worth it to me. I'm rambling at this point, so I'm going to let you all go. I'm happy I had the time to make a video. I hope that you all enjoyed seeing the babies and, of course, little Gideon getting changed. I want to see about photographing these two. I just love how she did this hair painting, that it just like goes into the eyebrow like that. Because if you look up pictures of newborn babies, so many babies have that hair on their forehead and on their temples like that going into this. So many babies, and especially the smaller newborns and preemies. I've noticed that. So I wonder if this artist perhaps studied newborn pictures. I'm curious, because it's just, the realism is just absolutely incredible. Absolutely. It's just, look at him. I'm so happy when I look at the babies that I have in my collection and look at him. Look at he's just such a character. Look at those cheeks. Oh. And my sweet, sweet boy here. Of course, this is not all the babies in my collection. This is just who's out on the bed. Asir and Az are behind me. Babies are downstairs. Oscar's in his bassinet downstairs. Everybody is kind of everywhere. But look at him. Oh, he's got the best rooting on him. He is so fun. And I gotta get some toddler videos on here as well. Say, Mommy, you're slacking. Mommy, you're stacking. All right, everyone. All right, so please wish Stellan farewell. Hope you all be seeing him in a couple of weeks. Say bye, aunties, bye, uncles. Wish me safe travels. I'll be back. I'll grow some hair. All right, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for spending the time with me. And until next time, God bless.